Welcome back to the channel. Nice and cold out here after the snow apocalypse. Got my heater on, just gonna dive right in. So the body had a lot of rust and I keep finding more and more, and I'm cutting my floor panels out and my body braces are rusted through. Rusted through where they get the inner rockers, they're rusted through around the cage nuts. I can't use them. And I'm not going to put good metal on top of that crap. So those have to come off and new ones put on, which means the body's got to get flipped. I'm working in a two-car garage, and all of my junk has to stay on one side of that garage. So I'm going to get this frame out of the way, and there's quite a list of things I got to do on the frame before I can move that out of the way so I can try to figure out a way to flip the body over and work on that. So we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit, you know, a little, and we're gonna work on the frame. So had a lot of rust on this, and yeah, body mounts that that look like that, which you know they're not supposed to. They're supposed to be a little roundy shape. So I got some of them washers. I got those welded on. They're not really supposed to be welded on top, but that's how I did it. I wanted to add more metal to this because it's already kind of weak as it is, and you know, I'm lazy. So I got most of these patched up. Got to get this one and a couple other ones done. Apparently somebody thought Bondo was a structural repair for frames, so you know I get to replace all of that, because that's fine. So once we get those types of things figured out, you know, these little holes that were, I don't know, mouse chewing on I don't know, something was going on. So I gotta get, and then I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna put this Speed Tech frame brace kit, which is pretty neat. Makes 2 inner frame rails, and it's got, it came with boxing plates. It came with boxing plates and nice little tie-in for the transmission cross member. It's pretty beefy. But I have the convertible frame. I can get you in the side here. You can see the angle I'm working with. The convertible frame already has this little piece here. It would not be there, and it would just be, you know, an open C channel right here for a regular frame, and they give you the boxing plates, and it kind of goes down in there. I already got that inner portion kind of already boxed in, which is kind of an upgrade as it is. A lot of guys swap these convertible frames in because it's kind of boxed already. So the Speed Tech kit is not necessarily designed for that, although it can be used for it. They say that every car is different. You trim to fit, which is fine. I can make that work. Thankfully, I got the boxing plates too, so I can use that as some extra metal. And I'll make some little standoffs off of that frame. Basically make it flat on the sides, and then I can put this frame bracing kit in, get that welded up, and get out of here. The only bad thing is, to do that, there is a cross brace. Let's see if I can get you. It sits with the hoop facing up, obviously, but it fits up against the body. So to do that and install this so that everything's nice and tight up against the body, I'm going to bolt the frame to the body. So I got the frame on jack stands, and I got the body on 4x4s on jack stands. And I'm going to somehow magically drop the body onto the frame, which is on jack stands, and then lift the frame onto bigger jack stands so I can get under it, and my big butt can get in there and cut and fit and weld and tack these structures together. And then I'm going to lift the body back off the frame, put it under the big jack stands, and then drop the frame down onto the little jack stands and pull the frame out and finish weld. Hopefully I keep everything straight and not twisty with the heat. And then I can set the frame out and, you know, start doing the whole painting thing. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but, you know, stuff at home, you got to figure it out. So I don't know. Maybe I'll roll the body out and put the frame in the garage and paint it and switch spots. And I don't know. This has been a game of Tetris, so I've never done a body off frame in a one-car garage with nowhere to put all the parts it's just been fun. So if you like Tetris, stay tuned and I'll show you how this Speed Tech frame brace kit goes in. Well, that was the weirdest game of Tetris ever. Got the body down onto the frame and the frame on the jack stands. I won't describe the 9,000 other steps of jacking that I had to do. But yeah, it is there now. Got the body loosely mounted. Got 2 bolts in the front mounts. I still got to line everything up and zip some bolts in there, but I'm up on the big jack stands now. And see if I can get you guys down under here. Take a gander. I got the first brace blade in place. Just kind of sitting there, but it's got a little angle that I got to overcome, like I was talking about earlier. So I'm gonna have to make a standoff, if you will. And look at this. Speed Tech instructions, they don't have a lateral dimension. That might be the wrong word. They don't have a dimension for where that middle brace is located down here. I'm assuming I just take, the pipe that's already cut and hold it into place, and then right around there is where this brace goes, and then maybe tuck it up into the little body brace up there. It would be nice to have a forward and aft measurement, and I can lock it down on that and kind of fit everything to it, make my pedestals and whatnot. But yeah, I need a beer, and that's about as far as I'm going to get today. It's up on jack stands, and I can get underneath there and do some fitting and all that stuff. So sorry to have too much action in this video, just kind of giving an update of why I'm going a completely different way of where I was. And the next few videos are going to be putting the Speed Tech chassis brace kit in words. So thanks for hanging in there. It'll get better. See you next time.